play retake.
Yeah, no one really there to help him out in that type of a situation. Now, good news for FUT is they've got a lot of util on the retake, right? AtaKaptan goes full utility on that. They're trying to go in quickly. The push from Scream catches them off guard completely. Now 5-on-3. Dizzy cannot be recovered. Just 2 flashes to work with, but they're getting cut down.
Forced to play aggro. That's how they like to play, and it's paid off, right? FUT eliminated. As soon as they tried to cross, qRaxs was there to stop them. Scream up in their faces. Maybe qRaxs with a chance, but no, Nivera is putting a quick end to that. It's going to be first blood for qRaxs. Going to
just upgrade in round 3, and it turns into a swing round as opposed to true bonus.
Let's see if it does pay off for FUT, though. This slight oversight from KC, or maybe there is reason behind the madness. Nivera taking down qRaxs. In trouble. He has to call for reinforcements as he dropped back. Aftershock to delay the push, but Scream is not holding back at all. Dashes forwards. That's a kill for him, and the site fully under control of KC. I think the game around the map seems to be a lot more fluid, a lot more controlled. And what's really interesting to me is that when we look at how these players have talked to us about the situation, Scream was very positive about Zacia's addition. Not
wealthy Karmine Corp after not upgrading, taking the true bonus last round.
All calculated.
Buy round after round after round.
A race to the accountants. Ooh, a death cry from qRaxs and MOJJ.
This is what I mean, though, where FUT will just take fights without utility. That wasn't informed, I don't believe, by any sort of like flashes or concuss on the opposite side. I may have missed something in that. But this is a trend of theirs where they just try to out-aim you and they can get punished a lot of the time.
Oh,
and sometimes they can just kill you.
Sometimes MrFaliN just decides to be a deity and completely smother you. And now Shin is alone. How did this unfold? And the manner that it did, Shin stand up, face up against 3 or 3 low, but it does not matter. AtaKaptan to the case. And
there's options to sort of play more heaven to try and take an angle up there, but they're just going to fight on through. That does not hit the operator.
Avoided. Kiwi is safe, but not in the really great position here. Scream is in his own smoke. Kiwi gets one, runs away, and he's got the assistance of his team. Greatly timed, and AtaKaptan right back into the fight. Kiwi shooting head, Scream doing what he knows best, but not quick enough. KC
back to, that's Breach now dead. Like all of those pieces to retake a site, the Breach ult, not to mention just the base kit, is not there. This has been the weakness of FUT's play.
Scream to find contact, and he's successful to pick up MOJJ. All of a sudden, FUT are trailing behind with 2 players. And Scream out in the open, he's confident, he's feeling it, and you cannot be weapons of their opposing side. So that's going to be qRaxs getting a 4th round on the board, and that's going to double the amount of FUT.
And this does sort of trail a little bit back. In fact, there's a drone into the ultimate coming out of Shin. Great blind, because if he gets pinged by this, AtaKaptan is complete toast.
Oh, Aftershock though, has him. Get him out of there.
It's
Shin
tough regardless.
Pushing forwards towards long as well. qRaxs have got a decision to make. Do they push, they hold back? They've got time to work with.
Yeah, but the more time they spend, check out where MOJJ is. He's pushed all the way up, down long. He likes to go for these C pushes when he's playing towards that side of the map.
He's got an inkling that a rotate may happen, but that's not the case. MrFaliN in position. qRaxs as well. FUT are finding their kills. And there's no real counter back there from KC. It's FUT.
Exact setup from FUT defensively with the breach done and the op, but Nivera not in the right position on that one. The timing is not favorable.
It really feels like for qRaxs, the best solution is more offense and more aggression. Scream, XMS finding the first shots. qRaxs not backing out, he wants blood, and he gets some of it. Whoa, there's a lockdown on one side, maybe a Hunter's Fury for Shin, and he's going to be enabling it straight away. MrFaliN, is he going to aggress off the back of this?
Oh my god!
Yes, he is! Does not matter! He takes him down, and now it's all down to Scream. Blades out. Serious face. Carry pants on, and MrFaliN has dropped. Up, dropped into the air. Acrobatics by Scream, putting them. Repeating itself. A bit of a slower and composed KC on this initial attack. Some smoke sent over. Aldroin showing their position.
Rotates though.
Both
3 players already here.
Now dashing from Scream, concussed, but he's got the safety of his own. Smoke, Aftershock into his face, flash as well. Scream falls, where's the reinforcement? The question is nowhere. They're falling under the pressure and the lead of FUT. They're not dropping a single player this
That'll put the pressure on them though, for sure.
And by the time qRaxs gets that A site, Thrasher will be available to him again.
They're always here with 3 people though, and now they have the ultimate. So on contact of a utility, he can slam the Rolling Thunder.
Scream peeks dry! That's how he goes in, but still traded out. Rolling Thunder pressure still available, and both of the players in backup are locked down. Concussion, trying to do something about this.
Punished, but that is brutal because now they can't try to equalize in any way. Zaysh has the Rolling Thunder for the post plant. All the big ultimates are dead or gone for FUT. They've got to fight their way through.
Shin may have been the difference maker to allow his team to get on side, but all of a sudden Zaysh ends up falling to Nano Swarms.
Ow.
And now KC have got the disadvantage in regards to the players. Shin wants to take affairs to his own hands, save this team already. We'll try and do it again, but it's XMS, the clutch god, the Sight King. Can he hold it? There's two players, it's difficult. It really is. Tries to figure out where both of them are, but they're together, they're sticking together, the power of friendship. They're holding hands in this effort. Spike touch, XMS swing, and a miss for the second time around. QE, excuse me, has been able to clutch that one out, and FUT on 7 will be leading at halftime.
A little bit tight, but they get the job done.
And they also have a ton of utility to throw at this.
This is a lot of people heaven. Like, too many people heaven.
Fault line paranoia still available. Talk about the fault line. Doesn't catch off Kiwi, although an aftershock goes in place, means that they need to move out of position. That is a dubstep right click, double kill there from XMS. Well, FUT trying to keep things under control. qRaxs in pressure, but still able to keep his team alive. Zaysh, though, comes out.
Yeah, I don't necessarily love that concuss there. No one necessarily to play off it. It's a stalling concuss. Now they're just using all their util to stall. Still are going to have to fight their way through, but they've got the guns, obviously. So
Scream goes forward. He's got a Phantom. He doesn't have to take the risk, but he's doing it. Okay, he feels safe because he's got Zaysh by his.
Like, try to snowball him towards Rolling Thunder. I think that's get that online for like the quick retake, especially because he got those kills back in the pistol round.
That's one. Oh, he's been chased after with a shorty, and that's a chance for MrFaliN actually. Gets himself the kill. All right, the rest are stuck in sight. Will be nestled out here. Scream. Trying to push forward, but he's low. One shot should do it, and it actually does. qRaxs, he's so good with the Sheriff, and there's a chance. XMS bringing it back, but qRaxs is there. The pistol comeback from
here. He has concuss in his hand, so he's gonna slam the concuss when he runs into players here.
No. Thrush him is Shin, which means he can push forwards. He's stunned. Shin, that's one, not a double, but Nivera does his job onto the site. This is doable.
I mean, the rotates are coming in very quickly though, so they have to take these fights fast in the next 5 seconds.
qRaxs nearly was able to find a double through the smoke, but only he's able to get one while there's one concealed within it. Zaysh, they have got no idea he's there. They've got no clue he's hiding within it. Can he bring the element of surprise to find a kill? This is pressuring. qRaxs turns around, that's one. How will he know that Zaysh is on site? How will he know? He can't know, but now he does. Both of the players low. Little body gets the spike down, but Zaysh! Headshot through the wall, gives KC the
resistance is strong enough on A with third player coming in, and they're ever forced to pivot off. That could be tough, so I like them going for the deep smoke there, just trying to stall.
Shin might be in trouble here. He's left into short, but it's gone unchecked, which means that KC's still alive on the site. Difficult to take now because you've lost so many of your aggressive powers. But Zaysh still sticks by. Stun. They're going to be dashing into the site. AtaKaptan with a double. Frenzy? How is this even possible? The two players that had pistols now have got rifles. Forward, XMS met with a smoke.
Fake updraft.
It's all about timing. And MrFaliN is just going to have to be patient here. Scream, trying to challenge him out of the position. Stands alive with 30 points of health. Both FUT players at the right time.
Just the threat that a fifth player could be somewhere on the map is more important than finding an opening kill. It's going to be a constant pressure point.
Scream picks up the operator, though, and says he's going to give it a go.
That's crazy.
Give me a try, but no. Good old college try did not work out in that one. Failure.
Another challenger approaches. All right, Shin, fight. No, they're running away.
Round 3.
Cowards.
Fight.
But this is one of the benefits by having that Killjoy in mid the entire time, knowing there couldn't be any sort of push. They've got the smoke on the right side, utility going in back side, so not getting any cheesy fights over, even still holding the operator over there. Absolutely crazy. I think that was spam?
Well, that was spam.
Yeah, I think that was spam with the help of like a C. Have a paranoia now that I see it. It's only Zaysh that can help them here.
Aftershock will be forcing XMS out of position. Flash coming through. Standard as ever. Scream.
There's the conk,
we'll
but
have to
everyone's
start
blind.
rotating over. No one is actually being able to find any fair fights in this. All greeted by utility, but Nivera still untouched the back of the site. Holding true. The guardian of C, Sheen, still joining the fight. MOJJ, the only from FUT, all of a sudden, is KC on top. Shin. The saving grace comes to
find another fight here. It's a 5-on-4 retake, but you're retaking with double ops as well, which is not the most fun thing.
No. which means they have to get kills out of this, and Scrim is successful in doing so.
Also, no MrFaliN means that Heaven...
Right, AtaKaptan is going aggressive, trying to stop KC from setting up this retake. Paranoia into his face. He's going to have to be a little bit more patient. Drop back. They know where he is. Recon really spotting him. Still delivering onto Scream. Couldn't quite pull the trigger in time. Oh, jiggling left and right. qRaxs is there to assist. What is going on?
They turned off the lights! We can't see what's happening, but I assume that it's KC winning out on the retake. The kills happened. It's a 3-on-1. I just saw Blink a moment.
No,
something
this came out on top, I think.
What just happened?
I don't know.
I see on the screen. Scream got Superman'd here, so was dropped the Frenzy by, I believe, Shin, and then just has the light armor on top of that. Here we go. We'll see what he can do.
Well, they do manage to enter. I believe Kiwi is yet to reveal himself. He can still be a caveat in the mix, but it doesn't even come down to him. MrFaliN, AtaKaptan, qRaxs have got everything. To the back of the site, yet to be challenged. They've got no idea that this position is being taken place, but no, the Marshal has started to shoot here from Kiwi. Push from qRaxs is going to stop them from even pushing even further. XMS on the case, Shin as well. Interrupted by MrFaliN. It's clean. Zeish, the only player alive, and he's got the spike in his hand. 7 bullets, 13 seconds, not much going for him. But he's going to try and plant. No, it's a fake. Runs out of bullets. Gets the first one. Will try and plant for a second time around. Again, a fake. 4 seconds. Has to commit with it, but it's out in the open. And that's where AtaKaptan would have put a break.
Left and right. Yep. Not necessarily always having players watching that on the defense, but just the fact they could be either side of you makes it really tough. So,
Down mid.
And if Kiwi's allowed to do that all day long, he'll be taking advantage of it over and over again. We'll be dropping back.
Just throws his shorty out the window. And that's actually sweet. That's actually great tech, though, because you only have the 2 pumps in the shorty. So on the classic, you wouldn't mind, taking a shot, but that lets you blitz on through.
The unfortunate for Karmine Corp is they're losing players left and right. No trades coming forward. And as we enter into the 6th round of this game already, we fear that Karmine Corp are falling quite far behind, not in the position they would have liked to be, given
30 seconds left. The XMS isn't here, so it's just a 3-player site take.
It's a 3-on-3. And that does not work for the defenses, although Shin is able to find one. MrFaliN with the Hunter's Fury is raining from a distance. He's relevant even without him being there. And yeah, XMS and Nivera locked out. Nivera doesn't even have a gun to save.
Imagine you're coaching Karmine Corp. You call a timeout, come up with some way of dealing with it, and then you just don't have rifles. You want to slam that button again right here, but you literally can't.
Very well-timed dart cover. And there's still more in the chamber for AtaKaptan to throw as soon as they accept it. They're going to have to push through this dry Scream onto the side. Nanoswarm prohibiting the push, and it's a simple mowdown with all that hot lead up until their bodies. And still, no pick from KC really, apart from the ult kill from Shin.
Watch Motion Hell right here. This could be absolutely huge. Shin's trying to take the fight, but from sight.
Moj stays alive somehow. Zeish on the top. Tries to stay on site alive against 2. It's difficult. Again, a very familiar position. We've seen him before, but hasn't been successful in the past. 14 seconds and counting. MrFaliN elevated, delivering 7-0.
Clock! There's double mollies on lane and a turret. 25 seconds, the spike is B main.
Oh, and it's a go on the B site. Spam with the Odin. MrFaliN looking for spread damage, but ends up falling to a Sheriff shot by Nivera. It's massive. Not only huge, Moj left on his own. He's going to be suppressed. They know he's at the back of it, but he does get one before he drops. Sheriff shots by Shin are exactly what they needed. They don't have much time, but
looks for Kiwi to get down lane if he wanted to.
qRaxs. Oh, Karmine Corp are playing this so patient. Just hold out, no reason to push out. Shin out in the open though. This time around, shots onto Nivera, makes him know. XMS on site. And the call has been made. No way you get a second.
Scream equally confused, but now dead. The operator is actually playing wide out on Heaven here. Look at this smoke. Just trying to get a little bit of extra space on the site. It's wacky, it's funky. Paranoia. But they're still not ready for this angle.
Oh. Kiwi had an opportunity there to find a kill. It's either going to be a trade or nothing at all. But still 3v4. Close endeavor. Spike gone down. Shin, he's got the Hunter's Fury. I wonder if he wants to play for the post plant with that, but no, he's actually underneath his sight, point blank.
Especially down in numbers, you can't abandon the site. Even if you use it for stall, you have to fight with your players or they die while you're using Hunter's Fury.
Trying to set up a crossfire here. Out into the open. Nivera, very risky, but Shin is able to trade right back out. Both of the players hand in hand. Peek out from XMS, ends up dropping. Shin, good first shot. Good double up. And now he's got only one left. So it's over. Recon to the floor. MrFaliN swings, pulls the trigger time and time time again, but it's Shin.
Watching the back either.
They know everything. The thing is that the two players at the back of site don't really have help right now.
Oh, that paranoia from bench actually hits all the players, stalls it out a bit.
Oh, and one of the players on the flank already are down. And there's no real flank. It's as if there's two players in market, so no difference for Karmine Corp really, but they've got to deal with the two at the back of the site, and they haven't done that just yet. Trying to throw a fragment towards them. MOJJ delivering, whoa, nice little headshot there. MOJJ still alive, but still trading in favor of Karmine Corp. And it's Guardians, Operators, and Vandals. Oh, he's a universe where he can be evil, right? I don't know. Multiple variations.
Nivera's getting chipped like every round. Tough spot to be in on the up. Ooh.
And that's the end of Scream. That's the end of Shin. Kiwi. He's been called the executioner.
30 seconds
Towards this
left.
B site. The fact that MOJJ's main is sick, but he's got a judge, so he can't really fight out of this spot.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, XMS got a pick, and all of a sudden, this seems fathomable. Kill off qRaxs, and that's it. XMS looking to swing past it. Does use up space, and his team is able to obliterate. XMS still alive, excuse me. And he's even pushing through a smoke here. What a cheeky man. MrFaliN has no clue. XMS finally put to his grave, but this puts us in an Omen 1v1. And it's Nivera versus AtaKaptan.
Spectre versus Op.
But the HP matters as well. Nivera is down to 47, AtaKaptan full. Walking into his own smoke, Nivera, you need to look at the right direction. Oh, but AtaKaptan knows to goes up the distance. But the swing! Recon does delay the push here from the attackers quite extensively as well. Already you can see the rotates coming forth. Damaged up, Shock Dart's doing so much. Softened up for Shin and the rest to start delivering. XMS unable. Shin though still alive, looking for the heads, but unable to do so yet again. Q is actually the savior of FUT this round, giving them most of the kill. Now, at least have a ticking clock on when they'll have to deal with him. But again, FUT low. Paranoia is actually quite strong, taking out two opponents. Nivera looking back right in time. MOJJ is no more. Now the two players on site have to be dealt with. Good flash strike, but AtaKaptan still able to put his elbow in front of eye to keep himself in the game. FUT with 9 find themselves.
Enemy mark.
But for now, AtaKaptan frontlining together with Kiwi. I can never count them out, man. We've seen it already in the first map. When you're able to find the openers just like this, still fathomable, still very much doable. They haven't cleared out Nivera though, and he's still got a paranoia, and he's still got his gun to work with, and that's exactly what he does. Not only are they blinded, but we are as well.
We got hit by the paranoia. I'm going to cast off their screens down underneath. I can see that Zaysh is doing some... Wait, no, that's not Zaysh. It's MrFaliN, perhaps? I can't quite tell.
Yeah, I don't know.
I forgot to wear my glasses today, so if only there's ever a second player, you're in big trouble.
Big trouble, big trouble.
And this is the setup I wanted, right? Two players here. It's Nivera taking first contact with the flash coming behind.
Pulls the trigger and keeps it down. Ends up with 2. Karmine Corp are actually right back in there. They're able to square things up with FUT. Missed. That is what I can tell as well.
I might not be able to see, but I can rhyme.
They break the recon. Shin on top. They double up on Heaven yet again.
Shot down.
Last player standing.
And that is qRaxs with 2. I don't know, man.
But down in hell, getting the job done.
Definitely what it looks to be. Lockdown straight away. Scream to the back end of it. Hunter's Fury,
just cancel it.
Taking it down instantly, and Scream will be have to pushing out through his smoke. AtaKaptan swings 180 degrees and ends up on top with a kill. If you look at Kiwi, he's so low, but he's still pushing up aggressively. qRaxs, Kiwi ends up on top, no way! And Karmine Corp are looking into this one as if it's a fishbowl, because they're on the outside, and it's FUT inside, getting themselves the dub.